Hello YouTube, today I'm introducing the Berserker physique, and of course I had to wear my Berserk t-shirt for that video. It was obligatory. So what is the Berserker physique? Well, if you're on YouTube Fitness and you consume a lot of that content, you know that certain individuals like certain types of physiques better. And when they have a clear idea of the type of physique they like, they give it a name, so as to distinguish it from the rest of the mass. If you watch Alpha Destiny, which I know a lot of you guys do, you've heard about bear mode. Bear mode is a physique where you have a lot of mass on the shoulders, traps, upper back, you have big forearms, you have big long head of the triceps, and you put a lot of focus on the posterior chain. That's the physique that Alexander likes the best, and he gave it that name. It also has a higher body fat percentage. So today I'm introducing my physique, the type of physique that I'm shooting for, and it's the Berserker physique. So what is a Berserker? Berserkers, from the name itself, comes from Scandinavian and Nordic culture and mythology, because it was believed at the time that certain warriors could enter a trance, a fighting trance, where they would be basically out of their senses. They would develop immense strength and just destroy their opponents, and they would be able to fight 1 against 10. And after the trance is over, they would enter a stage of depression, of low energy, as if the trance itself had devoured their soul. They had to pay a price for the strength and complete animality that they were able to develop during the fight. If you watch Berserk, if you see Berserk and you know what that armor is, you know that it's sort of the same. When Guts enters the armor, he has to pay a certain price to the armor to be able to use it. But when he's using it, he's a complete beast. He's unstoppable. He's a superhuman. Now, you know that I don't care about strength. So that definition of the Berserker might not make too much sense, because most of what Berserkers did was being insanely strong, if they existed, of course. Some say it exists, some say they don't. I don't really care about that. I just like the mythological figure that they represent. But if you look at text, or if you look at the representation in modern culture of the Berserker, you will notice that they are drawn, they are represented a certain way. Their physiques look a certain way. And that's the type of physique I'm shooting for. And that body type is usually massive limbs, huge arms, huge legs that look completely out of proportion, with a trunk, so a chest and abs and a core that is not small, but smaller in comparison, smaller shoulders, and in general a very developed upper back, but not necessarily a V-taper. Most of these figures are represented as very stocky, they're very built. So they have more of an X-taper going on. And a lot of them also have very big calves and big forearms, and a lot of traps going on and a big neck. If we think about body fat percentage, the way they are represented as well, the body fat is not super low, they're not shredded, but it's low enough so that you can see vascularity, especially in the arms. It's very important for the upper arms and the forearms, that the veins pop out. So I would put that body fat percentage between 14% and 18%, around that ballpark. So that's the Berserker physique. That's the idea that I have in my mind. And there are a lot of fictional characters that have that physique. If you watch Hunter x Hunter, you know that Gon, when he transforms, has that physique. Bisky from that same show has that physique. Zodd from Berserk has that physique. Funnily enough, Guts doesn't really have that physique. He's massive, of course, but he has more of a V-taper. But this is also the reason why I'm not really going to use Gut as an example of the type of physique I want to shoot for, even though I will be making videos about guts in the future, because that channel is going to be about fitness, but it's also going to be about fictional fitness. So you can expect some videos about fictional characters too. So that's pretty much it. This is the introduction to the Berserker physique. This is the name I'm using to describe the type of body I'm shooting for. So massive arms, massive legs, a good strong core. I'm not worried about being all tiny here, I don't really care. And I can't really in the first place. And all of that you will see in my training, all of that you will see in my methodology and in my mentality. And I will be making a series that I will call the Berserker series, where I'm going to describe each body part and how I'm bringing them up and how they're going to fit in the overall physique. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments what you think and what your ideal physique would be and what you would name it. Thank you for watching.